We were trying to find water on the homestead. Have y'all ever done this?
Any kind of like water pipe that's got water in it, or if there's water that's in the ground that runs naturally, it'll pick that up.
Okay.
How deep, I don't know.
So all I have to do...
You have to hold it loosely.
Okay.
Hold it straight out. And then just walk.
I can't hold it.
And if they cross, then most likely there's water.
Is it the wind moving it?
Possibly. We've done this several times. Doing like water pipes. You can sit there and kind of go across the yard and figure out exactly where that line is.
Why did you have a straw in your back pocket?
My son.
It might come in handy. He was bringing it to you.
I don't know where he got it from.
Probably out of the truck.
A bucket.
They cut it.
Okay, so now you can hold on to the straws and not the pipe and let the pipe move freely.
Whoa. And this. And this.
Johnny, it's right here.
Okay, well then let's dig right there. You wanna dig for water?
Yeah.
You gonna help Daddy drive a well?
Yeah.
All right. Hey friends, so we're not out here just playing with two copper wires. If you have never seen anybody find water before using copper, well, I'm right there with you because I had never seen it before either, and I'm pretty skeptical that it's gonna work. Kez kind of taught me how to do it. He says he's done it multiple times. You know, they used to do it for a business he worked at, and that's pretty cool, but I've never seen it done, and I've never done it before. But I have been out here walking around with these copper wires, and there is like, yeah, Daddy's gonna dig a hole, and there is like this one path where no matter if I come forwards or backwards that they kept crossing on. So we're gonna try to drive a shallow well. Ain't that right, love?
My wife's gonna do it.
It is a 25-foot well. 25-foot sand point well, whatever you want to call it, shallow well. We're gonna drive it ourselves. We picked up the main well point at Tractor Supply, so if you're looking for that, that's where we got that. Yes, we're gonna start. We got a hand pump to go on it to see if it works, see if we can get water. Kenneth's gonna start with digging a hole. Wish us luck. This is just 12 gauge copper that Kenneth took the casing off of. We couldn't find the 4 gauge he was looking for at Lowe's. Says they have it in stock. Lowe's couldn't find it, and so we had to settle for this. Online it said you could use wire clothes hangers, but he's only ever used copper, so that's what we got. And then we cut a straw in half to put on the bottom so you can hold the straw and let the pipe swing freely. I don't know if y'all can see that in the sun. And just let it, just hit me in the face. Let it just swing however it wants to. So that's what we're doing. We repeatedly got a hit on this area, so Kenneth's digging.
Is that this turn those?
Yeah, it can be Declan's turn to play with those. So how far are you digging down with the post hole diggers?
As far as I can go.
It's these rabbits.
No, we're not digging for rabbits this time. We're digging water.
And I have water starting to fill in down the sides. So about 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet. See where it's starting to...
I see the water this side. Ah!
Yeah. And that may be our problem from here on out.
It's
Just
fighting
sitting
the
there
water?
No, all this starting to sink back down. Now here's water.
Yeah.
And mud.
So we hit where it's starting to fill in with water.
So that's about 3 feet.
Okay. Let me see. So what the guy who did our septic permit taught us, when they perk your land, is they measure how deep it takes for it to go from this color to this color. See the difference? This color is when the water table is taking the iron out of your dirt. So they stop when they get to this color and they measure how deep that is. So we've obviously hit this color now. So. We're not even that far down. So where I was repeatedly having crossings, there's probably is some kind of underground
little path of water.
Yeah. Underground water line through here.
And this is when I say it's hard to tell right here where the water it's sitting here, you know, and this is probably why, because the ground's so wet because of the water table itself.
Yeah, our water table is way high. Can y'all see the water seeping in?
Let's see. Oh, look at this.
Hold on. Pipe dope. All those are clean. Now you're gonna go dirtying them up with your pipe dope.
Yeah.
So according to Kenneth, when they put these together, there's like this oil residue on the ends and in the insides right here near the ends. So I'm cleaning that off, because if you don't clean it off, it can make the water taste really, really nasty. Nobody wants that. And before anybody asks, yes, we do plan to drink this water one day. I bought test kits so we can test the water. That'll be the next video after this one. We'll test the water. I've got to get a filter set up. We'll filter the water, test it again, and see what it is at. And if you're new around here, hi, welcome. We are an off-grid homestead. We don't have a well yet. We're in South Carolina. We are about 100 feet above sea level and really, really close to the water table. So, our hope is that this will work. You do not have to have a permit to drive one of these wells. We do have rainwater also that we use. That's a big help. And we plan to put in a pond one day. But when you're off-grid, redundancy is the name of the game. You want as much as you can have in all different kinds of ways. City water, where we're at, isn't even a thing. Everybody out here has wells. Just how it goes. We have enough pipe to drive 25 feet if we need it. Our most commercial drilled wells around here are about 50 feet. So I don't think we'll need all 25, but it's possible. We'll see. Now, in full clarity, we've not done this before. We don't know if it's gonna work. You don't know if it's gonna work. We'll find out together. Do you remember whose YouTube channel it was we watched this on?
Huh?
You remember what YouTube channel it was we watched do this?
Bush Radical.
Bush Radical. So if y'all want somebody who's actually done it successfully more than once, I think he's done it twice, go check out Bush Radical on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is the drive point. That's what you like drive into the ground. And it's got a filter screen in it that'll filter out big particles like sand and stuff, not bacteria. So don't count on that.
The butterfly in here.
You're looking for a butterfly?
Yeah.
I don't think there would be a butterfly in between the logs. Woo! How are you going to drive that into the ground?
Well, you open it up 3 feet, so I'm standing 5 feet with a pipe, because I can't drive 8 feet of pipe.
It's like
That's
way
why you dig the hole.
way up there.
So,
We'll see if this works, guys. He didn't run off and left us. Dude, he left us. Okay, so you've got your drive coupling on the end that you're gonna damage, right? All right, so what do we do? Do I need to hold it when you drive? Do you want me to drive when you hold it? Okay. Ready? Okay, ready? Ready?
Ready.
Go up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Not so fast. Good job.
Again, Mama.
Oh. Woo.
It's pretty hard. Going through all the softness.
Huh?
Getting into some harder stuff now.
Well, yeah, we're past the sand and we hit clay.
Hold on, hold on. Hold up.
How did the coupling loosen?
Vibration.
Hmm.
That's why I said keep it tight. Not ends up busting the threads off of it.
I don't want to bust anything. I keep waiting for like water to shoo. And then what do you do when you strike a wool? Like it goes shoo.
It's not oil.
It's water.
We ain't drilling 100 feet down either.
Feels like we've drilled 100 feet down.
What's it?
It's not budging.
Pretty sure it's busted like up in the threads.
So I think I see what you're talking about, but I can't tell if it's a crack or if it's just the way the metal is. Okay, so the problem is the drive coupling that we've been beating on won't come off. It had loosened up when we were driving the pipe, and Kenneth tried to tighten it back down, but we don't know how long it had been loose when we were driving the pipe because we didn't know we should be checking it to see if it was still tight. Oh, and Kenneth thinks the pipe may have cracked from us driving it with the coupling loose. I don't know. But we can't get the coupling off to make sure that the pipe's not cracked. And when he's trying to take it off, it's loosening up at the bottom. So he's going to get the farm jack to pull the entire pipe back up, get the coupling off, check it out, put a new pipe on, and drive it again.
something to... Where's that?
Your jack's sinking.
Man. There's a big old hole there.
That didn't work. And it's gonna get dark soon. This may end up being a 2-day project. Jesus. Jesus. Woo!
Yeah.
I see it, it's coming.
Loosen up.
It's like it's bent.
Oh, the other part's gone.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Get that board in the junk.
Yep.
It'll be easy.
So for those of y'all who didn't see what happened, pulling this up, the drive coupling broke off and the threads broke off, I guess from the pressure of us pulling on it. So the drive point, the filter part of it, is stuck in the ground.
Try it again.
Whatever you need.
About a little, right?
I can see the hook that you got hooked around it. Nope, It's still on there. It's just this then.
Watch out.
You mean it ain't gonna help you if I get a bucket and start pulling water out, is it?
Water ain't the problem. It's the sand.
I can't do anything with the sand. Oh, I see it. Oh, God. You can see the pipe. It's solid. It's above water.
Well, that's a start.
There we go. Now you're a good bit above water now. And it's coming every time you even move on it.
It better.
It is. I'm watching it move.
I worked up a sweat today.
Come on. Oh.
Jack, something wrong with it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the jack.
I can feel it.
Ah! Ah! I got it! I got it! All that, and your wife was the one who managed to pull it up. Hey friends, editing Megan here. So this video is getting way too long. We did go back and work on the well a second day, and I really want y'all to watch that video, so make sure you stay tuned, you're subscribed. It will be out Friday at 8 p.m. so 2 days after this one. I will try to link that video in the description box of this one when it comes out, so you can go back and check on it if you're watching this at a later date. But make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video on Friday. You will not want to miss how we fixed our mistakes and if we got the well driven. Until then, guys, bye.